Hi everyone, my name is Erin Skaggs. I am Creative Director for the Downtown Brattleboro Alliance and I direct the Gallery Walk program. And it is Friday, December 2nd, the first Friday of the month, and that means it's Gallery Walk right now. This is our last event for the season. You can catch us again in 2023 every first Friday, May through December, 5 to 8 p.m. Tonight I'm pleased to be here with the BCTV crew at a really exciting location. We're here at A Vermont Table. It's a brand newly reopened restaurant and bar featuring farm-to-table cuisine and ultra elite craft cocktails. And we're gonna go in and say hello to the owners, Jamie and Gabriel, and scope out some of the art on the wall and the art of the cocktail. So come on in. If you look around at the space, you'll see it's really beautiful. It's been totally redone. You almost feel like you're stepping out of Brattleboro and you're in the city. Some folks may remember this was open a couple of years ago before COVID and then had to close for obvious reasons. They've just reopened maybe a week and a half or so ago with a soft opening. Now they have regular hours, including a Sunday brunch, which is wonderful. And we're really excited that they're here.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
There you are.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you. So these, you want me to take it? We're here with BCTV to talk to you about owning a brand newly reopened restaurant in Brattleboro, the art of the cocktail, and then I'm going to show them the art on your walls because Jamie, your partner and co-owner, is a fine artist.
Correct, yeah. That's fantastic. Yeah.
How's it going here?
It's going really great. You know, we got this beautiful bar to work at. It's been fun bringing Brattleboro some more of the cocktail experience that I love so much and want to share with people. I started as a chef and then learned that cocktails is nothing but cooking with liquids, but more fun, and you get to interact with people. So
right.
That's been awesome.
How long have you been making cocktails?
Cocktails for 7 years now. I've been working in the kitchen since I was 14.
Wow.
Yeah, I started doing dishes, making pasta,
and I detect an accent.
I'm from Brazil, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Born and raised, moved to the U.S. in my 20s.
Very cool.
Yeah, I moved here to work in the fine dining French restaurant in New York City. And then life happened and here I am.
Right, here you are, little old Brattleboro.
Yeah.
So what are you passionate about with craft cocktails?
Well, the thing I love the most about cocktails is it's a very gregarious experience. You know, it's something that people come together and socialize and enjoy themselves. But also behind every bottle there's a history, and behind every cocktail there's another story. And you know, that interaction with customers is what keeps me going. You know, there's always, whenever it's time to create a new cocktail or do recipe research or whatever, development, you know, you always learn something new and it's something interesting. And, you know, it goes so far back, you know, so that's the thing.
Is there a liquor that you're partial to personally?
Yeah, I'm a rum lover. I'm a pirate.
Nice.
We visited Puerto Rico. We went to a bunch of distilleries. But I also do love mezcal. We also got to visit Oaxaca, visit a bunch of palenques, which is where they make the artisanal version of mezcal. And it's just super interesting because it's a bunch of small families doing their things for generations.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah. Okay, so Gabriel, you're going to mix up a cocktail for us.
Yes. So I'm making you a Sazerac, which dates back to the early 1800s. It's a typical drink from New Orleans. We have Peychaud's bitters, which is, you know, made in New Orleans. And it's basically rye whiskey, a little bit of cane, sugar, which I make a gum syrup so you get a better mouthfeel. And then we go with the bitters.
Are you a connoisseur of bitters? Like different ones or fancy ones?
Yeah, I don't know if connoisseur is the word, but I'm sure a fan. You know, you got to think of bitters as seasoning to your cocktails. You know, they're your spices, they are your salt or whatnot. So. And so if you read our menu, none of the cocktails are our own. We try to showcase the classic cocktails from the 1800s, you know, and then we did cocktails from the modern classics, which is the cocktail revival in the early 2000s and, you know, until 2010 when the whole revival of cocktails started blooming in the U.S. again.
And I think I remember Jamie saying that you folks also are passionate about like mocktails, like non-alcoholic options.
Absolutely. I think customers should be able to have the full bar experience without the alcohol in it, you know? And a lot of people focus on cocktails that are just, they even call them mocktails, you know, it's supposed to pretend to be a cocktail, and it doesn't have to be, you know, you can have a delicious drink in front of you that feels, tastes, and looks like an extra drink without having any alcohol content. So our menu does feature a couple of non-alcoholic wines, we have a couple of cocktails, we have obviously non-alcoholic beers, and that's the whole point, you know, it's include everybody in the experience.
Dun, dun, dun.
Here we are, classic Sazerac.
Wow. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Perfect for these
I
winter days
highly
coming up.
recommend. Wow. That's really flavorful. Can you talk to me about the ingredients again?
Yeah, of course. So you have Peugeot bitters, which is this beautiful candy color bitters. I'm using right now Old Overholt rye. I just like it so much.
Ah.
And then, like I said, a little bit of raw sugar syrup that I make with a little bit of Arabic gum. And then I just mist the glass with absinthe. Which you-
Is that real absinthe?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's great.
I thought
Good
you
idea.
couldn't, I thought absinthe was illegal to have.
No. I mean, you know, the one with like loads of wormwood that will get you all tripping.
Oh, okay.
Definitely
So I'm
not.
not going to get all tripping?
No, unfortunately.
Shucks. Darn it. Oh,
But we'll get you a few drinks if you
a girl can hope. Well, let's see. So we're next going to take a little spin around your dining room.
Please do.
To look at Jamie's artwork.
Yes.
Can you remind me what your hours are?
We open Thursday through Saturday for dinner, 5 to 9:30.
Okay.
But the bar stays open until midnight Fridays and Saturdays. We are about to open Wednesdays just for bar and bar snacks.
Oh, nice.
From 5 to 10.
Okay.
Thursdays, the bar closes at 11. And Sundays we do brunch. 10
Sunday
to
brunch,
2.
you say?
Sunday brunch, yeah.
Sunday brunch.
The
You heard
lighting
it
here
here.
is beautiful in the morning. You have all the sun coming through all these beautiful windows.
And what would you like the viewers at home to know about your business, A Vermont Table?
I like to think of ourselves as, you know, an honest business. We try to source from local farmers. We try to be as real as possible with our ingredients, you know, not manipulate it too much, deliver, you know, an honest, delicious plate of food in front of you. You can choose to order as little or as much as you want.
Right.
The menu is structured in a way that you can have small bites, just sides, or a full meal.
Yeah. Well, we're very excited to have you here. Welcome to Downtown Brattleboro.
Thank you very much.
If you don't mind just saving my drink here,
I will.
and thank you for taking the time to do that with us.
Thank you guys for coming in.
All right. So we will just take a spin around. So as you can see, the dining room is stunning. It is one of the most beautiful dining rooms in town, I have to say. Come on in. We're going to look at Jamie's and also Gabriel's mom's artwork. So if you look at the walls here, you'll see these incredibly charming watercolor. The Gabriel's mom, who lives in Brazil, created those. Next year, A Vermont Table will be joining our Gallery Walk family as a gallery, and they'll be doing a rotating slate of artists. Over here, this is one of Jamie's pieces that she made herself. They also do a lot of gardening. You'll notice on all of the tables there are plants. Tom Bodette and our friends at Hatch Space have made all of the wooden receptacles that a lot of things are in. You'll see those on tables. And then this large print at the end, Jamie told me, is a work in progress, and that is her own piece as well. It's just really beautiful, such nice colors. So here we are, this is the dining room. I remember when this space was the backside cafe. as many of you probably do. It's such a beloved spot. It's such an amazing room. If you look at the windows and the light, you really just can't beat it. It's so pretty in here. And here she is. Jamie can't really talk right now, but I'll just indicate that this is Jamie, co-owner, Gabriel's partner, and the artist. So, hello.
How are you?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Thanks.
I've been talking too much, so I've lost all my
Yeah. Thank you for allowing us to come in.
Of course, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. All right, and with that, I suppose we will have to leave this magical and heated space to make our way to the next stop. Thank you, Jamie. Hi, everybody. Now we're at Wheelhouse Clay Center, which is right in Harmony parking lot. It is your friendly neighborhood clay studio. They have studio rentals. Tonight, we have an Artful Street location, which is an interactive pop-up art station, painting clay Christmas ornaments. So we're going to go find Sherry and Tita and see what kind of mischief they're getting into. So follow me this way. You'll notice the walls are lined with some of the most amazing pottery you might ever see. Perfect place to grab your Christmas gifts. And here's Sherry. Sherry Zabriskie is one of the founders and co-owners. Bye, Chris. Hello. Oh. No, you're good. You're good. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Erin.
How are you doing?
I'm excellent.
Nice.
How are you?
I'm here with the BCTV crew, and we're hoping to just take a little look around.
Totally.
How is your gallery walk going so far?
Great. We've got a few kids in the back, and they're painting ornaments and having hot chocolate, and people have been walking throughout the studio. Good vibes. We're happy.
Is this your artwork over here?
Yeah, these two cases, the first two cases are mine.
Oh, wow.
As this top shelf here is mine too. They just sort of came out of a barrel that was fired in my backyard.
And what's the structure? How many artists do you have that show their goods here?
In the gallery showing, we have 5 people. Everything's made here, but we do rent makerspace to about 30 different potters.
Oh, wow.
And then we have classes.
You do classes. I've
Mornings
always
and
wanted
evenings.
to do a pottery class.
You should.
Pottery throwing.
Yeah.
How long does it take to learn to be able to do it, like in the movies?
It varies for the individual, but like if you came in and had a private lesson with me, like in an hour and a half, you'd probably like work out a nice, fat
Would it be
bowl.
like the movie Ghost?
If you came in with your partner, maybe.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Yeah, exactly. And you can schedule couples
Oh, you can.
lessons, which is really fun.
I love that. That's
Yeah,
so fun.
Totally. Yeah.
Want to give us a quick little walkthrough and
Sure.
to where the kiddos are painting?
Sure, come on in. You're passing through the gallery, right? And we've got hot chocolate here.
Oh, look at that.
And now we're moving through the maker space. This is
I
Tita
Spy
Hilton,
Pottery Wheels.
my
Oh, it's
business
Tita.
partner, and Matt, my friend.
Hi, Tita. Ah. Here we are.
Got some.
Oh, check it out.
I'll let you read over.
Okay, thanks, Jerry. Oh, look, here is Erin Miley O'Keefe. Go figure. Hi, imagine meeting you here. Who'd have thunk it? This is Erin O'Keefe of Human Connection Project, also the brains and brawn behind the Artful Streets portion of Gallery Walk. Want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing here?
Sure. This month we came in. This month we went inside because it's cold. And so we're featuring Wheelhouse, Clay Center. This is Chancey here. And you can see these are the forms. She made these ornaments and we are glazing them. This is some of her work,
Oh, wow.
which is
Look at that.
our inspiration.
If I
Kind of
made
a
one,
high goalpost here.
it is. I was going to say, if I painted one, it would not look like that so much.
Right. There's some cool ones. I don't know.
Look at
Aiden
that.
right here has got some really cool thing going on here. And it's Aiden's first time.
At Wheelhouse Clay.
And doing
Or
something
painting
like
an
this.
ornament.
Yeah.
Wow. is becoming an artist, a clay painting artist right here, right now.
Yep.
Wow.
And we are fueled by hot cocoa.
Fueled by hot cocoa. That feels right.
Yeah. And then a little bit later, folks are going to move over to the Boys and Girls Club. And
That's
we're gonna
right.
Do some more crafting
Okay.
and more hot chocolate. 'Cause
More crafting and more hot
Can't have
chocolate. Okay. Thanks for letting us know all about that. And we'll just kind of take a look at what all's going on here.
Check it out. Check out the artists.
Hi, Frenchie. Good, how are you? This is Frenchie. She owns Tierra Botanicals right over across Harmony parking lot. And they're getting in on the Artful Street Fun. It's looking really good, you guys. And I assume you'll hang that on a tree at some point, maybe? Hello. Are you folks okay being on camera? Okay. Hi there, how is your painting going? It's good? Have you ever painted a Christmas ornament before?
Yes.
You
Yes,
have?
I have.
Oh, wow. So you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I do.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah, I am.
Do
My
you-
mom does this a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you feel like an artist? Nice. Okay, so here we are painting Christmas ornaments. You never quite know what's going to happen at Gallery Walk. And with that, we will take our leave and mosey on to the next spot. These folks are here in Harmony Lots as part of a historical fencing group. They're based out of Sidestream Studio, formerly Sobo Studio. And as you can see, they are fencing. They're masked. They have on special little bodysuits, some of them. And it appears they have something on the ends of their swords, so they're not really stabbing each other, but they are fencing. It's pretty cool. All right. Hi, Riley. How are you?
Doing really well. How are you guys?
Wonderful. I'm here with Riley Mumpton, who is one of the, what is your title exactly?
So I'm a historical fencing instructor, specializing in a lot of traditional methods that would have been used anywhere from starting in the 1200s all the way up through, even for like dueling and ceremonial purpose, the late 1700s.
Wow. How does one go about becoming informed on all of that?
Have a love of history.
A lot of history.
Yep. Well, not even a lot, but just a love for it.
Oh, I see.
That's one of the ways I started. Loved history growing up. Wanted to be able to spar, fence with my friends. Of course, as kids, we started out sticks in the woods, as all kids do.
Right.
And then from there, sort of had an opportunity to sit in on a seminar by a historical fencing instructor. And from there, was able to learn some of the traditional techniques, learn some of the history, and even look at some of the manuscripts from written records in the Middle Ages. And there's actually a lot of instructors, a large community in New England and across the Northeast a lot, up down the coast, up into Canada, a lot of different groups. And within like the past 10 years, it's become a lot more popular and a lot more known. So it's mostly putting word out there, finding other folks who are interested in the history, finding other folks who want to share that experience. And there's so many resources that you can find, even online, for getting the basics and started.
Is there a pretty thriving fencing scene here in Brattleboro?
There is. So we've had adult classes for many, many years, and traveled around a lot of the colleges local to Brattleboro and kind of Windham County and the Northeast around here had fencing in various degrees for a number of years. A lot of even like the grade schools and the high schools. Ian Bigelow, the other fencing instructor, and myself will sort of travel around to teach classes.
Oh, wow.
And just within the past few years, I teamed up with the Brattleboro Recreation Center to start offering more in youth classes to really start fostering that love of fencing and history from a much younger age.
Wow, that's very cool. And so you're here at Gallery Walk tonight?
Yes.
And what exactly is it that you all are doing?
So right now, we're working and demoing some 16th century Italian rapier. That's going to be a style much more akin to what you might imagine, like Three Musketeers, a lot of the old Robin Hood movies, feature, foil, rapier, etc. Princess Bride, very favorite, everyone knows that one.
Yeah.
And this was more a late Renaissance period and style of combat. after the development of armor had like negated a lot of use for cutting weapons because you're not cutting through plate armor. So focusing on thrusting and stabbing,
Yeah.
the finesse of fighting,
Got it.
as opposed to more cutting blades.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, this is wonderful. Thank you for being here for Gallery Walk.
Thank you guys so much
And-
for having us. It's a great pleasure to be here.
And thank you for sharing all that information. It's really incredible what you're doing.
Thank you so much. We have a lot of fun with it.
All right. Be safe. Have a good night.
Have a good one all.
Hi, everybody. Now we're here at DBA headquarters. You can tell because look, we have this really flashy tent. Very cool. So Downtown Brattleboro Alliance, that's my organization. We do Gallery Walk, we used to do the Playdate events, Love Crawl, Brattleboo, Everyone Eats. Every month we set up a tent and hang out here. If you ever want to learn more about any of our programs or get involved, just seek us out. I'm at erin@brattleboro.com, ERIN, and hit me up if you want to learn more about Downtown Brattleboro Alliance. Right now I'm here at our exclusive December Gallery Walk only campfire right here in Harmony parking lot. And here we are. As you can see, the fire is ablazing. Hello, sir.
Hello,
What brings you here tonight?
I'm volunteering.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You are. How did you come to be a volunteer for us?
I saw an email from the Brattleboro Co-op asking for volunteers. Yeah. I mean, I've been to Gallery Walk before and had a great time, but yeah, that's how I got connected to volunteer.
So this satisfies your co-op hours.
Yeah, but I also enjoy
Perfect.
doing it.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Not
I
just
forgot.
for the
Can you
co-op.
tell us your name?
Alex.
Alex. So Alex has been volunteering with us, is so helpful and awesome. And to be honest, in all frankness, we really can't do the Gallery Walk events without volunteers. It's a huge lift and we always need more help. So if you want to get involved and be a volunteer, is it awful or is it fairly okay?
I'd say it's like medium awful.
It's medium awful.
No, it's great. It's really great. It's
Perfect.
really good.
That's
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
He was not paid for that endorsement, everybody. And so, yeah, this is how we're staying warm this month. One of the unique things about Gallery Walk this month is that it's December, and this is the first year we've done it during a cold month. It's kind of dark, it's kind of chilly, but again, we are Vermonters, and we are nothing if not tough. So here we are, keeping it real at December Gallery Walk. And next we are going to head into Harmony Collective, one of our galleries for the event. So come right this way. So here we are at Harmony Collective. Harmony Collective is located right in Harmony parking lot on Elliott Street. It is a collective of, I'm not sure exactly how many artists, but a lot. We can find out for certain when we speak with them next. But it's a rotating selection. It's beautifully curated. And it's one of my very favorite gallery stops. So let's go see who we can chat with. Hello, ladies.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you? I'm here with BCTV. This is Marta and Kate. And you two are members of Harmony Collective.
That's right.
And how is Gallery Walk going so far?
Great. I mean, I've been, well, all the previous ones have been like amazing events. And it's been wonderful spilling and out to the street and whatnot. So I didn't know what to expect this time. And it has just been steadily busy with people coming through. It's a bit of a calmer vibe, but just so wonderfully friendly. And,
Great.
Yeah.
Do you have a featured artist this month?
Yeah, we do. You want to?
Cynthia Parker Houghton is our artist of the month.
Oh.
And she has something of a museum of her exploits, as well as pieces from different periods of the adventures of Brattleboro University.
Yes.
The university that doesn't exist, that does
Right.
great things.
Right. Like a dinosaur dig.
Yes.
And floating jack-o'-lanterns.
Yes.
And things like that.
Yes.
Very cool. Is Cynthia out front?
She is, and it's
Okay.
so much fun.
Okay,
Make sure you
great.
get all the stories.
Let's go check it out. Okay, so as we move through, you can see there's lots of different exhibits, a great variety of mediums, and I believe I have spotted the artist of the evening.
Good to see you.
Hey, Cynthia. Erin. I'm here with BCTV, and we were hoping to chat with you about your exhibit.
I'd love to.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Where is this, your exhibit right here?
Just right back here.
Oh, wonderful.
Move out of shot here.
Could you give us kind of a nutshell synopsis of...
It's hard. It's an assortment of, these are a lot of different stories. And so this is sort of a documentation of all the different stories that my husband Rolf and I have created over the time, but mostly this summer. I made Tiny Foot, this little guy here.
Oh, wow.
Who, very posable. It was a G.I. Joe action figure, but
And how
it's
did
supposed
you
to be a secret,
transform
I
him?
guess, but-
Oh.
So I
Don't tell.
added some air dry clay to his face and was able to sculpt it, and then painted it and added fun fur. And then I've been taking it around. We would go up One-Tastic and take pictures of him up there.
Oh, I love that.
This is up on One-Tastic. And,
Oh, wow.
And this is in Bellows Falls at the
Yep.
the
That is so
Villa
fun.
Seabridge. So
I love him.
so that's
Is he the only one of his
He is
kind?
the only one that has been created. We've gotten a lot of photo documentation of him around, but so far we haven't seen any other tiny feet
Okay.
evidence.
Gotcha.
But and then some of these other projects. This was a gallery walk. We did a dig and we dug up some dinosaur bones. We're not sure, but we're thinking maybe chicken rex.
Right.
Like a chicken leg.
Yep.
But
It does look femur-like.
yeah.
Yep, I can see that.
Yeah.
And Chicken Rex, of course, is also the mural outside.
Yep, I made the mural. I made the mural from the T-shirt. I made the T-shirt for my son. And so it became like I had the opportunity to make a mural, and I thought it would be really fun. To have a
It
big
translated
chicken
really great to
Yeah.
a mural.
Right.
Isn't it funny how sometimes just like some graphic
ideas
really
just work.
pop?
Yeah. And so then that idea has just kind of taken on a life of its own. And then I created this image here. This little guy. I recognize him from the photo. But
Oh, and over there as well.
yeah, so like I just been going around taking pictures and but officially Dr. Rael Tho, professor of a lot of different things, but what was it? What am I a professor of? Reverse archaeology, paranormal paleontology, and artifaction at the University of Brattleboro.
That sounds like a long program of study.
I mean, pretty much anything I'm a doctor of. So just whatever is needed at the
Right,
time.
gotcha.
So
Have you always been an artist?
I have always been an artist, and I thought that I had to have a more practical job plan. But turns out I didn't. I've been making money as an artist for the last 20 years. So.
How did you come to be a member at Harmony Collective?
Kay, this was her vision to
Right.
create this, and my son was her kid at Happy Hands, and so she wrote me in. I said, yeah, I'll make you some pedestals, and then 3 years later I'm still here and really grateful for it because it's an opportunity to do whatever. Like
Right.
this was completely like different from what I had before, so I was just able to take an idea and just kind of pursue it and.
Right.
And have an opportunity to display it.
It seems like Harmony Collective has succeeded in, for quite some time now, creating a pretty vibrant art space for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
How many years have they been here?
This is 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, and it's really, it's a specific niche. It's really different from people who have a particular product that's very successful and they love making it, and so you can do that with a regular gallery. But here, I don't know. For me, I'm an experimenter. I really love taking different ideas and pursuing them, like
Like Littlefoot.
like Tiny Foot.
Tiny Foot.
I mean, this was really Rolf's idea, I have to say. But he said, I need a tiny foot. And I was like, I
I
could totally
love
make
it.
that. And so then my mind just gets active, like, how would I do that?
Yeah.
But then I kind of took it took it on and I carried it around with me. I bicycled around with it.
That whole fabrication piece of like having an idea and then going towards actually implementing.
Yeah, some ideas.
Not everybody can do that. That's like
Yeah.
a rare skill, I feel.
Well, that Dr. Fo is really good at
It's all that schooling, yeah.
Yeah, and so just, some ideas are just really compelling. And that's one of them.
Yeah.
Tiny Foot was compelling.
Tiny foot.
So now we have a myth.
And chicken racks.
We have chicken racks. Oh, and this is the new.
I was going to say, wait a minute, what's that?
This, my brother actually pointed out that our bridge, the West River Bridge, looks a lot like a brontosaurus. The structure of it.
Oh, interesting.
And so that just stuck in my mind, and I was like, I should make a T-shirt out of that or something.
Yeah.
And so then just recently I made this Holsteinosaur, and I've been documenting it around town.
Yeah, oh, that's interesting. I'll have to check out that bridge.
There was a bunch of Holsteins at Lilac Ridge Farm, so I went and I took pictures of them, and
I love
turns
that.
out that they also have an adolescent Holsteinosaur in their herd.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah.
What are the odds?
that.
Look, it's tagged even. Amazing. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us.
Yeah.
And it's very cool.
Yeah, you should come and read
Thanks
some
for
of the
making
stuff
all
when you
this
get a
art
chance.
and keeping Brattleboro cool.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping Brattleboro cool.
Yeah. No, you. Bye, Cynthia. We are here with New Hampshire Icebreakers, a company from Manchester, New Hampshire. Every year they do the Cane Fire and Ice Festival, which is how we came to get their contact information. And they're such great guys to work with. They got here today at about 4 o'clock, and as you can see, they're already making great progress on both of these sculptures. They are creating 2 sculptures total. One of them you can see is an electric guitar and a lightning bolt. That sculpture will be located in front of the Stone Church on Main Street, and that is in honor of the performing arts and also in remembrance of our bell tower getting struck by lightning not so many years ago. The second sculpture is sponsored by the Harris Hill Ski Jump. That takes place in February. It's been going on for about 100 years, and it will of course be a ski jumper. You can find that sculpture located over in Pliny Park until it melts, I guess. But yeah, so these guys have all sorts of tools, and they are just carving ice right in front of our very eyes. You want to go a little closer and take a look? So we were here maybe half an hour ago, and this ice was really just sort of unrecognizable shapes. It was just rectangular, and the design is really beginning to become visible now. How's it going?
Good. Little wet.
Little wet. I'm here with our local TV crew, BCTV. Can you tell us your name?
Sure. Dennis Hickey.
And you're with New Hampshire Icebreakers.
Yes. We're out of Manchester, New Hampshire.
I'm getting the sense that you've done this before.
22 years.
22 years. How did you get into ice
Well,
sculpting?
David and I are both chefs.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. So, and part of like buffets and things like that, art of the moment, is food. You know what I mean? You make this beautiful display, roses out of tomatoes and, anything, all sorts of fruit garnish and everything, and it's all edible and it's only for the moment. So ice plays a role in that, and it's been a big thing at weddings, functions, and buffets and things like that. So the chefs do them.
Right.
And so we just started doing it, we fell in love with it, and we've just been doing it ever since.
22 years.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
I've been cooking for 40.
Right.
I don't look that old.
You've made great progress. We were here maybe 20 minutes ago, and I couldn't discern a shape, and now I can see there's the guitar.
Yeah. So this is a little challenging trying to do a ski jump.
Right.
Because like if you were to do a ski jump in scale, so the ski jump would be this big, and then the skier would be this big.
Right.
So I'm doing a little bit of an abstract. I built this ski jump because he wants to jump himself. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to build a little skier. Not going to be the scale, but it's going to be fun.
It'll be a mega skier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When do you think you will be finished with these sculptures? What time?
Hopefully in an hour.
In an hour?
Hopefully.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
If the fusion goes well, we're right on the cusp. We like it to be about 25 degrees to work outside.
Yeah.
Because in our studio, it's 25 degrees. And in controlled environment, sculptures come out a lot crisper.
Right.
But this is just playing and fun, so, and the crowd loves it. You know, when the weather's
Totally.
nice, though, you get more people.
It's also not something you see every day, you know?
I do.
You do? Cool. Well, thank you for being here, and
No, no
thanks
problem.
for taking a minute to talk to us.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Here we are. This concludes our Gallery Walk December experience. As always, I'd like to thank everybody who attended the event, all of you viewers at home for tuning in, and especially BCTV for coming every month and palling around with us for an hour and creating this really incredible content for the community and for us. Don't forget, Gallery Walk concludes this month. We'll pick it up again next year, May through December, every first Friday, 5 to 8 p.m. And I'll see you there. Thank you so much. Gallery Walk and the Downtown Brattleboro Alliance would like to give a big, huge thank you to our generous sponsors, Chroma Technology, Berkeley and Veller, Greenwood Country Realtors, Biologic Healthcare, Brattleboro Savings and Loan, Park Place Financial Advisors, Costello, Valente and Gentry, Fidium Fiber, For the Biome, People's United Bank, Stevens and Associates, the Richards Group, Thomas Thompson Trust, Trust Company of Vermont, and 802 Credit Union. Without our sponsors, we simply could not do the program. Thank you.